but we don't have a fast pass for people to jump on it.
Hi, I'm Randi Garcia.
And I'm Danielle McCormick.
And we're with the New Nest Group at HomeSmart.
Being that I am from the Valley, it's not the easiest question for me to answer, but what's something or some things that you wish you would have known prior to moving here?
Gosh, I honestly wish I would have known that it feels like our traffic population doubles in the spring.
Yes.
We have so much going on here in the spring, from like music festivals and spring training and the Phoenix Open and Barrett Jackson, that there are so many cars on the road that it truly impacts. Back when I used to work a 9-to-5 job or 8-to-5 job, it really impacts your travel time, your commute time, because you know you're driving on the freeway and you've got someone from South Dakota, someone from Illinois, someone from all of these different places, because this is our sweet spot.
Right, and the people that are coming from different cities where they pay for like a fast pass, we don't have that here in the Valley. You know, we have our HOV lane, which is just considered the fast lane.
The fast lane.
But we don't have a fast pass for people to jump on it.
Yeah, so I definitely wish I would have known that. I also wish I would have known that Phoenix, although an amazing city because it is so spread out, because there are so many great things to do in each area, I also wish I would have had a better understanding of just how spread out it was, and that public transportation isn't really connecting this entire city.
Yeah, we don't have a subway, you know, we don't have a tram really. I mean, we have downtown.
Sure, and the light rail.
And the light rail, but that's really, you know, all that we can offer as far as those kinds of things.
Yeah, so I think it's good for people to realize that if you want to live in or near a certain part of the city, that it's probably not going to be walkable, especially in the summer. Once the summer hits, I don't care how close you live to places, you're probably not walking.
No. What about weather when we get some rain? Arizona snow.
Arizona snow. People drive a lot differently in the Arizona snow that we have here, or our little rain drizzles, or sometimes our big monsoons, right? It really catches people.
Our dust storms that come in, the visibility. When you get that kind of creeping over the mountain, it can be very ominous. People don't really know what to expect when they're seeing that either.
Definitely, that would have been a good thing to be made aware of, I think. What else do I wish I would have known? What else do I wish I would have known? I wish I would have realized just how many cool attractions come to the Valley.
Oh, all of our shows.
All of our shows, especially between like February and June. I feel like this place is hopping.
Yeah, we have everything. I mean, our sports teams are killing it, but we have so many music festivals that come, or music artists, I should say, that come here. There's a lot.
And festivals, music festivals. I mean, you've got McDowell Mountain Music Festival, you've got Innings, which is super fun. So when I moved here, I was moving to Phoenix, but I didn't realize how much of Phoenix there actually is. You have the Southeast Valley, the Northeast Valley. I also didn't understand North, South, East, West when I moved here because I didn't come from a state that used a grid.
Right.
You know, so I think that's something I really wish I would have had better knowledge about.
Absolutely. I think even so many people talk about Scottsdale, right? And they don't realize that there's a North Scottsdale, a South Scottsdale, Central Scottsdale. It's kind of broken down into different parts.
Subsections of Scottsdale or what have you. And honestly, that's changed since I moved here. In '99, North Scottsdale was Kierland. And now, like, that's Central. You know, it's really interesting just how the city has grown.
I mean, even for me personally in the West Valley, I live in North Peoria, but there's parts of Peoria and Glendale and everything. When people hear Glendale, they typically think, oh, Cardinal Stadium. They don't realize that there's a whole other section of Glendale that is just a little bit further west that kind of goes into parts of Peoria as well, and that Peoria goes as far north, if you will, into Vistancia, and it's so broad.
It is so broad, and I live in Ahwatukee, which isn't even like it's part of the city, but it's truly Phoenix. It's a village. We have Phoenix zip codes and mailing addresses.
On the other side of the mountain over there.
The south side of South Mountain.
Yeah.
you know? And so when you tell people you're in Ahwatukee, if they're not familiar with the area, they have no idea where that
and then you
is.
go to the other side of that mountain and you have Levine.
And you have Levine.
Which is still tons of farmland and still really up and coming. All the growth that has happened there with one of our main freeways, the 202, going through, connecting.
Connecting now the West Valley to the Southeast Valley with a full loop. So, and then of course we have the new freeway coming in that's going to connect Phoenix to a direct route to Vegas.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love that?
I know.